According to everybody knows that there are people that all year round, their job is to talk about the NFL draft. As a matter of fact, there's a new show or podcast called With the First Pick, where they're going to talk about the NFL draft all year round. I can't remember what platform it's on. I also find it hilarious that the drafters, okay, the people talking about the NFL draft on a consistent basis, not a draft here, a draft comment there, but every day making videos about the NFL draft. But this guy right here, Todd Mcshay, has an opinion, like he always does. Who is Todd Mcshay anyway? With the 4th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select C.J. Stroud, quarterback, Ohio State. C.J. Stroud, quarterback, Ohio State. I want to know how y'all feel about that. How do y'all feel about that? Everything fell perfectly for the Lions here, allowing them to draft their signal caller of the future without moving up, Mcshay writes. Stroud has thrown for 37 touchdown passes this season and still has many as 2 games left. And still has as many as 2 games left, and is 3rd in the nation in QBR, 87.7. Jared Goff has played well under center of late, but he's not the long-term answer. Well, Stroud, who makes good decisions with the football, displays great touch and has a big arm, could learn behind Jared Goff for a season before Detroit moves on and builds a team around a talented passer of a rookie on a rookie deal. Wow. We keep having this conversation. And listen, Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, the team, they've been saying it all year long, but we didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it. You ain't want to hear it. When they was 1-6 and they said we're right there, we're like, man, whatever. You can't win with these guys. I wasn't thinking they're right there. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't. But we just went over yesterday, literally from Sunday, there was an article by Ian Rappaport that Jared Goff is not a bridge QB. Which a lot of y'all don't seem to believe that. If the Detroit Lions have the 4th overall pick, which it looks like they will via the LA Rams, and they take a quarterback, I'm going to feel some type of way. Especially if Carter or Anderson's still on the board, which they probably won't be, but stranger things happened. Who had Trayvon Walker going first 7 days out? He came up late as ever. But C.J. Stroud coming to the Detroit Lions doesn't work for me. Not at the 4th overall pick. Not when this team over the last 6 weeks has shown, well, you know what? You might be right. Everybody been saying if you give Jared Goff time to pass, he will kill you. And we have seen that. Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson. Those guys kept Jared Goff off his back last week, and he diced them up. No interceptions, no fumbles, no sacks. We got to Kirk Cousins a ton of times, 4 times. Defense has stepped up. Give me a defender all day. At this point, I'm willing to take D-line and a secondary player. Even if it's a cornerback, y'all, I'm not going to trip. 2nd round, maybe grab a linebacker. I think we got 2 second-round picks, right? Maybe grab a wide receiver somewhere. I don't know. I don't think Quintez Cephas will be a Lion next year. I think DJ Chark is playing insane right now, and that he right now has earned a way. If he can stay healthy, absolutely. Bring the man back. We paying him anyway. CJ Stroud with the 4th overall pick in an offense that is ranked number 1 in the red zone. We have a top 10 offense in the league. Listen, do I want a quarterback behind Jared Goff? Absolutely. Somebody who can win some games if he goes down? Absolutely. Do I want to spend the fourth overall draft pick, which we may never see again, having 2 first-round picks in a long time on a quarterback when our offense is top 10 and we have the top red zone offense in the league? Yesterday, the Patriots have the, if I saw the graphic right, they have the worst red zone offense. And the Lions have the best. Can I remind y'all of something? Can I do something real quick? Can I do something real quick? No. I told you not to do that. Let me say something real quick. The Lions are 6-7. How many teams in the league right now are 6-7? Well, I'll tell you. I will tell you. Nobody thought at 1-6 that we was going to be 6-7. Do you realize that if we beat the Jets, we are even? It becomes a literal 3-game season. If we beat the New York Jets from 1-6 to 7-7, 500, it literally becomes a 3-game season. How many teams are 6-7? In the entire NFL, just 2. Us and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There are about 7 or 8 teams that are 7 wins. Tennessee, Seattle, New York. Listen, 7-6, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Jets, the Seahawks, the Tennessee Titans. If the Detroit Lions beat the New York Jets, the Jets and Lions will be 7-7. If the Seattle Seahawks lose this coming weekend, they'll be 7-7. If the Chargers and Patriots lose this coming weekend, 7-7. And Todd Mcshay wants us to take a quarterback with the 4th pick in the draft. Nick says the Lions are the hottest team in the NFL. That ain't no lie. They're past 5 of 6, even with that loss to Buffalo. And I'm going to have to disagree with Todd. I don't want a quarterback. I don't want a quarterback. And here's what I don't want, Lions fans. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that fan, right? Jared Goff, the first 4 weeks of the season and the last 6, has shown you what kind of quarterback he is. That's 10 games, right? Out of the 13 that we've played. Pick 6 in the Seattle game, if I remember correctly. Pick 6 in the Eagles game. And you could say that those were the differences in those games. Right? But why would we draft a quarterback in the first round, 4th overall, when we need defense and our offense is clicking with the quarterback we have? There is no reason to do that. So I'm going to have to disagree with Todd Mcshay.